The people of Makurdi and its environs in Benue State have a new obsession, and it's not for the latest social media craze of viral dance challenge. No, it's for something much more old school, a local brew called Burukutu, or BKT for short. For now, the consumption of the brew was associated with the poor and illiterate on the streets, but that has changed. Well, some say it's the unique flavor and health benefits that has everyone hooked. Others say it's the affordability ahead of the beer that is driving the craze. Whatever the reason, one thing is sure, the traffic to beer sports on the streets of Makurdi has drastically reduced, with many now sipping on a god of this liquid gold called Burukutu. Gentlemen, shamefully, actually, I had always thought that Burukutu is the local name for beer, until I read up and I discovered that it's an alcoholic beverage, or rather, alcoholic beverage brewed from the grains of Guinea corn and millets with a lot of health benefits. Pikio.
Yes.
Have you had Burukutu before?
No, I don't think so.
No, if you've lived in the north, you will not speak in this manner. I know that even in Lagos, there are still places where they consume it. It may not be in abundance here, but there are still people consume it even here in Lagos, And we have a cameraman in TVC from Ekiti State who is also who also consumes Burukutu liberally. I don't want to mention his name, so that they don't block me as I'm coming out of the studio. But you see, you go to Kaduna, places like Nasarawa, where you have a good number of the minority Christians live. This is their favorite inebriating stuff. And while some of us in those days would consume the green bottle, these guys have no interest in green bottle. This is their own, and this is what they consume. But social problems, lack of sufficient solvency, lack of money, put simply, has pushed more and more people who want to approach some level of highness to go for Burukutu, because they can't afford the beer prices are constantly going up because government continues to tax it. So, and they can't afford beer, so they would rather go for Burukutu. It's still you still achieve your aim of being high by taking Burukutu. You can't blame them. Some these people in Benue, some of them, some civil servants have not collected salary for months, and they want to feel high. What do? They have to consume the local brew. That is Burukutu. So I know I even long for the day when it will spread to other parts of the country, so that Yoruba people in Lagos and other places will see what they are missing. How those who are our friends in northern Nigeria, what they are benefiting from, that our people in this part of the country
they drink paraga.
Are not used to.
They drink paraga.
No, but paraga and all those synthesized, alcoholic drinks synthesized with herbs. They call it the monkey tail and the rest of them. Those ones, they tell you that if you take it, your spinal area will become more effective. But it's actually alcohol, sometimes up to 40% that you are consuming. Because a lot of those dry gins have very high alcoholic content, which could compromise your health. But Burukutu does not have that level of alcoholic content. And it's just good for the people. Women and men, they drink it liberally, they enjoy it. In fact, I was told that in those days, while the men are fighting, while they are at war, the women will be producing Burukutu, and the Burukutu, you know, will give the men energy to go on with the fighting. You know, so it has come to stay. It's a good thing. More and more of our people are taking to it rather than drinking beer. They have no choice. If they can't afford beer, they have to go for something cheaper.
Well, according to this report, it used to be associated with the poor and the literate, but of course it has changed because the report says even the rich are now embracing it.
And they've seen what they've been missing. Okay. They've seen what they've been missing. So I don't blame them.
So,
okay, you know, on a lighter note, when you said Burukutu, it's called BKT for short. I thought BKO. BKO
I was even scared. I was scared. I thought they've nicknamed it BKO.
Well, I think one of the things that have been said, and it's actually empirically proved, and it's not even difficult to know, that there are some health benefits. Because if you even look at
is it not even possible to sell this thing in bottles? You know, palm wine, when we were growing up, palm wine was never properly brewed in the manner in which we have it now, brewed and bottled in the manner in which we have it now. But today you can buy a bottle of palm wine already in a green bottle, like the same way you buy Gouda and trophy. Now, some of our people like trophy these days. I don't know. So, is it not possible to even be able to take it further?
That's a business
and put
idea.
it?
That's a business idea. So,
well, in this part of the country, will the Gauchans accept it?
If they are properly introduced to it, the same way that TVC cameraman from Ekiti is enjoying it, I'm sure.
And he will sell the ideas to his friends.
Yeah, I'm sure they will enjoy it. Somebody just needs to start. Somebody starts. You'll be amazed at the level of patronage.
Yeah. Please go ahead.
Yes, so it's been said that there are health benefits. Burukutu contains protein, carbohydrate, and all of that. But I've also seen a report where experts warned about taking it too regularly, that it poses health hazards, like say it can affect fertility, especially for women, can affect maybe the ovulation and all of that. That is if you drink it to excess. So I believe, and it's not only Burukutu, all other local brews, you know. I think that there should be some balance, you know. And who does the orientation? People that know. People should be oriented. But it's not something. It's something that has come to stay. Probably it will gain more acceptance. Like BKO said, maybe somebody somewhere will think about, okay, let's bring it down south. Let's package it well. But again, that caution also must be given.
All right. Because I was going to say, if you say this to those who are addicted to this drink, they will tell you something must kill a man. So.
And even beer,
yeah.
And spirits, they too are injurious to.
Those are even probably worse.
Yes, those are injurious to the body. You consume something with about 40% alcohol content. It's dangerous. And some of us, you know, I used to drink beer. I stopped because.
Oh, you stopped?
Yes, I stopped since my days. I think I stopped in 2010. Stopped drinking beer. I didn't
actually know you stopped, but I knew when we were together.
You know,
I knew you liked it.
I stopped. People like Bamdele Johnson will explain. In fact, there was a day that I was tempted. I was looking at Bamdele Johnson and others drinking beer. And I was looking, I said, I'm looking at a woman. You know, I said, no. I was shocked. Knowing him, I was shocked that he I was shocked that he discouraged me. You know, among my friends, that one is as bad as they come. So I was shocked that of all people, he said, no, don't go back. And I was really indebted to him. Because, you know, you sit with people, you are gisting at Lasco feast, and everybody is drinking. You are the only one who is not drinking beer. And sometimes you want to drink your own type of spirits, and it's now available at such a place, you now feel that you are cheating yourself, and you won't be able to flow in the, you know, as Shakespeare said, alcohol stimulates desire. You won't be able to flow because the energy that the Bamdele Johnsons have.
BJ's watching you. He will react on Facebook.
You know, the energy that they have imbibed by drinking that green bottle, you have not imbibed it because you chose not to drink. So I was tempted to go back to it, and he said, no, you can't do that. You know, so, and the reason I stopped at that time was, it was making me to get fat. You know, the yeast content manifests in lateral expansion of your stomach and all that. So I then stopped it. But at the end of the day, my weight didn't drastically reduce because, as they say, something else must kill a man. So other things made me to even add greater weight.
You know, I don't know if you remember, just a minute, you don't know if you remember, when you turned 40, you were the senior editor of the news then, and we were reporters, and you were celebrating your birthday, and you said something that Mr. Femi and Johnny, a Liberian, who was a pastor, said, we should get close to God. You now say, with people like DJ, it was difficult to stop, you know, something like that. I can still remember that picture.
Because they used to take me to all those places.